Welcome to Developers Home. Myself Kalpan. I am a senior data engineer and I am having 10 years of experience. During 10 years, I have played different roles like developer, data engineer, data analyst, backend developer, front-end developer, architect, and data scientist. And I also work with different technologies. And now I have started writing blogs and creating videos where I am mostly discussing about data engineering. So if you also want to learn and share your data engineering skills, we can start together here. You can go to developershome.blog, or you can also use this YouTube video channel, which is Developers Home. We also have our GitHub Repo where we are storing our all the developments. You can also follow us on Medium on this channel. So let's start with Developers Home. So we have divided this in three parts. First thing is Docker. Second is a data engineering learning, and third is a data engineering problem solving. So in Docker, we are using Docker for creating our development environment. Let's say today we are using Postgres SQL, MySQL, Apache Spark. So we have created one developer engineering data engineering suite, so where using that Docker container we are creating our development environment where we can learn and explore different things using data engineering. And that's why we are having basic understanding from Docker to very complex, and you can using that concepts you can create basic to complex Docker containers. If in case in a future if you want to use any open source project, you can use these concepts and you can create your development environment using Docker. And that's why we are having basic understanding on Docker. Second thing is learning data engineering skills. So where we'll be learning SQL, non-SQL, lakehouse, data integration, and all the data engineering concepts. And third is data engineering problem solving. So where we'll be solving everyday one problem using SQL, non-SQL, and using Apache Spark for now. But in a future, when we'll be learning data integration platforms like apache-airflow, so we'll be using that for solving those problems. If you want to start, first step is if you go to data engineering, and in that we have one blog which is big data engineering skills or data engineering skills. So if you go here, we are discussing that what are the skills and technologies you need to understand to start your career as a data engineer or a big data engineer. So here we are discussing that these are the big data processing frameworks which you need to have understanding, and that we are learning from the scratch. What are the data warehousing technologies? What are the distributed storage systems? What are the data integration tools and cloud providers who provides data engineering services, SQL, NoSQL database concepts, and programming language. So this is what we are learning and discussing from this start. So you can start it from here. And after that, our second blog is regarding how to set up your system. So we have blog here, which is a data engineering tool suite. You can use this and you can set up your system. And what are the our plans, how we that we are learning these technologies or how we solving this problem. So if you go here, so we have timeline and we have designed that we have divided these blocks in this way, and this is how we are learning. And you also need to have these are the tools. So how can you set up these tools and how can you configure your system so that you can learn Apache Spark, or you learn MySQL or PostgreSQL, or how you can solve problems every day. If you go to our YouTube channel, we have divided this in three parts. Docker, where that from the start you will understand what is Docker and how can you set up your system using that. Solve data engineering problems, where we'll be learning and solving problems every day. There will be a one more playlist coming, which is data engineering learning, where we'll be learning Apache Spark, Postgres SQL, Databricks, and all these technologies. And IoT system design. So in future we also need to learn about data streaming, and that's why we'll be creating one POC system and we'll stream data from that to our data platforms or data warehouse. You can also follow us on Medium, and on Medium also we have divided this in three parts. So you can start learning from today. And yeah, we'll see you in a next video, and happy learning and thanks for watching video.